Hi, welcome to Record Time. My name is Mina, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. Record Time is a weekly Akashic experience where we explore simple and mysterious questions through the lens of the Akashic Records. And today is an interesting topic. I've been trying to play with this question, trying to figure out what it is, how to phrase this idea, this curiosity I have. And I'm finding it difficult to put it into words. But it's around seeking. Why are we seeking? What is spiritual seeking? Why are we seeking? What are we seeking? Hi, welcome, thanks for joining. Yeah, so the topic is roughly around seeking. Why are we seeking? What's the point? And when I say seeking, it's almost like this spiritual journey. People say spiritual journey. I don't always vibe with that phrase, but yeah, spiritual journey that we're all on. What is it all about? And I often say to myself to question everything. I think for me that's at the root of seeking, is questioning things and looking at things from different perspectives, which is why I find the Akashic Records so fascinating. But the masters, teachers, and loved ones are offering this little tidbit. They're saying questioning things is all well and good, and it is like an integral part of seeking, is that curiosity, that willingness to dive into the unknown and explore. However, the point of questioning things, the point of seeking, isn't always to find the answers. And that might seem counterintuitive. We're not asking questions in order to know things. This quest is not a quest for knowledge. What we're seeking is acceptance. And while questions can be beautiful, helpful vehicles to arrive at acceptance, they can sometimes distract us. We can sometimes get too consumed with the questions and forget what we're actually seeking in the first place. So they're saying on your quest of seeking, this spiritual seeking, this playful dive into the unknown, yes, question things, but remember why you're here. Remember what it is that you're looking for. Have an intention. It feels like the intention is almost the tether. It's the tether that keeps you grounded, and it's also the compass that points you in the direction that you need to go in. What's your intention? What are you seeking? Yeah, and they're saying don't get caught up in the answers. They're saying ask the questions and seek with curiosity without carrying the burden of knowing. The point of asking questions is not to know, it's to arrive at acceptance. And sometimes understanding can lead to acceptance. Sometimes when we understand things, we find it easier to accept them. When we know what the root is, when we know the why, when we know why something is happening, it can feel soothing and it's easier to accept what is here. But they're also saying that understanding and knowing are different, and neither of them are actually required for acceptance. You don't have to know something to accept it, and you don't have to understand something to accept it. So they're again saying, ask the questions and continue to seek to understand. But remember, the goal isn't to understand, and it's actually impossible to know. So release that desire, and they're saying almost entitlement to knowing definitively anything. And remember why you're here. Remember what it is that you're looking for. And they're also saying that understanding is almost like the humble sister or humble cousin of knowing. Knowing feels unattainable, and maybe that sounds extreme, like we can't really know anything, but it also, like from Mina's point of view, it doesn't feel extreme. I feel very comfortable saying that I don't know anything, and that I can never know anything, and that the only thing I know for sure is that I know nothing at all. Because how could I possibly know something for sure when my perspective is so limited? And if we think about our lifespan too, it's like we're not even around that long. How could we possibly know everything? And, the Earth is just one planet in one solar system in this, entire universe. We can't really know anything. There's so much information that we don't have. So it's almost like it's easy for me to release that desire to know something for sure, 100%, because I know that it's not possible. And they're saying understanding is much more playful. So they're saying play in the ocean, the waters of understanding, because when you understand something, you can understand it at different levels. And perhaps you've experienced this, where someone explains a concept to you and you get it and it clicks, and then later you hear someone else say it, perhaps in different words, and it resonates on a much deeper level, and you understand it far more deeply than you did before. So they're repeating again that we're seeking acceptance. Yeah, we're seeking acceptance, and questions can sometimes help us to gain understanding, but don't get lost in that. So play in the understanding, release the need to know things, and remember what your spiritual journey, what your spiritual seeking is all about in the first place. Okay, I'm gonna stop there for today. Yeah, I'm gonna just check in really quick to see if there's anything else that wants to come through. Yeah, they're just saying we're not seeking answers. We're not even seeking understanding. We're just seeking acceptance. So don't be distracted, and don't let the questions consume you. All right. I hope that makes sense, and I'd love to know what you think. What do you feel is at the center, is at the core of your spiritual journey? What is it that you feel that you're seeking? Is it acceptance, or is it something else? Please let me know. Feel free to send me a message or you can share your thoughts in the comments and we can chat there. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you so much for listening. It really means a lot to me. And I'll talk to you next week. I'm wishing you well. Until next time. Namaste.